turn to pick.
Sanking its stroke.
You may now.
It's not the creep he was hoping for.
Oh, it's a small wild wing. That's probably the worst creep you can get.
Yeah, well, the other camp was the kobolds. He's hoping for like the harpy or something there, or the little ghost with the slow.
Oh, top lane, don't miss it.
Wouldn't dream of it. Another Barrow Strike coming in a second. First blood. No, he hasn't got the damage. It's S4 and Crit who get the kill. They will get the revenge one on Jerex, but
Crit with another stun. That's a dead Grimstroke.
One or two more right clicks. He's got the early point in the Fiery Souls for the attack speed. He finds early days. It is EG with an edge in the laning stage. Definitely feel that homing missile denied by
the homing missile.
Nope, it's top lane. They bring down Crit.
Pretty much with the smoke.
Yep. Lane Sanking at level 6. Not going for the epicenter, so similar to the Tide, but Tide is holding a skill point, so if he wants to skill that Ravage, he can. Ember's rotate in. Go for that early Sleight of Fist. Doesn't have any points in the Searing Chains, but level 4 Sleight of Fist does a lot of damage. Derek's in some trouble as he gets stunned up. The cooldown follow-up is there, and this should be a kill, but if OG can cut it just to one loss, they go for this Burrow Strike.
Saving a point for Ravage. There it is, Phantom.
Didn't get. Oh, they didn't keep the silence on. Now they will still get the kill. All right.
He used X-Roll on the creep.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That damage from the coming out from the duo. More than enough to get the kill here. Now they're rotating in mid. Thompson has to be a little bit careful here. Does have that 4 points in Sleight of Fist with the Fire Remnants to get out of there. There's going to be another cooldown from Arteezy. He's looking for No-Tail. Definitely looking like a dead Chen here. Doesn't have level 6, no Hand of God, but the Sanking shows up from the side. Has got the epicenter fall for Burrow Strike. He defensively Astrals to keep himself alive. Fly going to take all of that damage here as Seb comes back looking for the OD. He's going to die, but he, in the process, gets the kill for Jerex.
Missed 2 deep observer wards placed where near the camps where Alchemist loves to hang.
Yep. Vision's one thing, though. They haven't used that to actually try and gank him just yet.
They're just giving him the mean look.
Yeah. Cage coming in, the CS4 Thompson. He's hit level 8 now. Still not moving the Searing Chains, wants to prioritize a more defensive build. Just going to Remnant on forward, has got the X-Wall on now. This is not looking good for Fly. The cooldown being used as well. Thompson, Sleight of Fist is there with the Burrow Strike follow-up. They may get S4 as well. He's been silenced up now as well. Has got the Ravage. If he can get rid of the silence, he's not going to get a chance to go for it, though. Not sure it would have mattered too much. You know, you've struggled in the early game, but they're winning these fights while the Alchemist continues to farm for that Radiance.
Yeah, we still didn't see the Ravage. S4 is not having a good time. 0, 3, and 1 at this point. Can he blink out? Sandstorm is going to cancel it.
Nicely done. They're just... But at the same time, EG. Talk about OG reading EG's movements. It goes both ways. They dire scan. They see this movement coming. Will they try and bait and take this fight? They need the Tide. The Ravage is coming. It's not quite here in time, perhaps. Arteezy's going to be careful. He's going to go down. He does not have a BKB yet. Tide's rotated in from the side, but they're going to throw the Ravage. Hit several. They kill off No-Tail. He instantly buys back to come back in this fight. No-Tail will be TPing back in as Thompson in the front lines with that Flame Gun. He's just so damn tanky, and the Sleight of Fist spam does so much damage at this stage of the game. They're going to look for a 4th kill here. They want S4, and there's just nothing EG can do to win this one. Another Burrow Strike from 7. They're going to finish off S4 as well.
Sumail bails them. He just TP stopped to pick up at least the bounty runes because this fight didn't go well.
He's
already used the Blink Dagger and Astral. He's dead.
Yeah. He may have gotten a bounty rune. I mean, he's getting some tips. OG, 4K gold lead. They just completely team-wiped EG. They killed every single hero in the game.
Bottom lane.
They will lose Jerex. He gets caught, left behind, but
the timing from OG, insanely good. BKB is up on Alchemist. They want to make something happen.
Yeah, they blink in with the stun, the Burrow Strike. They want to burst down Fly here. It is just an Ogre matchup, but in the backlines, they're going to throw out a Ravage here, trying to turn this one around here, but Thompson was inside the Astral, so he doesn't get hit by this. Ogre going to buy back, going to try and take this fight, but Thompson's just charging it forward. He remnants in aggressively, using the Sleight of Fist, constantly just nuking everyone down.
Go
Epicenter with the blink in as well. Who's he going for? He splits the targets. Anna with the BKB, takes out the Lina, changes targets. Going to get die back from Fly's Ogre. He goes down, and Seb's not done with S4. That's 4 dead.
Brutality. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 155 156 157
He has... Oh, yep, missed that sleight of fist. All right, Crit gets out of there. Managed to maneuver his way through the trees, getting out of there, but Arteezy not so lucky. He goes down top. That was with the BK.
1,000 gold lead per minute.
Yeah, well, they're not there yet. They have a bit more to go. As they are looking to just break onto the high ground. And there's just so little you can do. S4 does have Ravage back up. He's going to have to try and find some way into this fight to go for good Ravage. It's going to be just walking on in. He doesn't have a Blink Dagger or anything. And OG just going to stand here and hit some buildings. The Sleight of Fist spam is just zoning them away. Arteezy may have a BKB, but he's already half health. He doesn't want to fight. With the constant chip damage coming out from Slide down here, they may want to go for as well. A tier 1 and a tier 2. Arteezy playing a bit greedy, going for another creep wave. He may just have to BKB TP out. He gets caught by an unstable concoction. Burrow Strike follow up, and Arteezy is done for. Quick and easy kill. Crit just... Well, there's 1% for EG, and they're going to have to dig deep to figure out where that 1% is. It is looking mighty difficult. They're going at it. He can't get the BKB up in time. He's getting chased. So this is the 1%. They take out the Alchemist. They start the fight off with a great kill on Alka. They are going to repel OG here. Aegis expires as well. EG have picked their timing perfectly as the BKB Gyrocopter goes charging in. They're going to take out the Sand King of Seb as well. And that... Going for that D-Sentry while smoke. Not what you want to do, maybe.
Ember Spirit just scouting things out with Arcane Rune and Axe.
Oh, that's so cheeky. And now Thompson, he's maybe going to look to pick off Fly here. They throw him with the Blink Ravage. Can they actually bring down the Ember Spirit? He's getting bursty with the Chen Heals. Is it going to be enough? They take out Thompson. Instantly buys back. But Arteezy's already in with the Flat Cannon and the BKB. He's going to delete the Sand King. Buybacks from OG. They want to take this fight. And with Anna's BKB on Alchemist, they should be able to have this one. Anna, can he stun up Arteezy? He jukes in the trees. Finds a new target. Can he blink out of this one? He gets Burrow Strike. The timing from Seb is perfect. As OG, they had to top, and with Ravage down, with BKB Gyro down, I imagine they feel like they can actually break the high ground here. Look at the Ember Spirit. He's just got balling in. Seb follows up, two-man Burrow Strike. Arteezy's got no BKB to defend himself. Zoom-mail. He's fought back. He uses defensive Astral, but I don't imagine Arteezy's got much of an escape. As soon as he comes out, he's popped like a pinata. Instantly has to buy back, but Anna, Gyro should be back off.
I mean, Alchemist should be careful. Yes. You're not going to even lose racks. You can't lose one.
Seb, position, Blink, Burrow Strike. He just forces out. He's trying to bait some spells here. Thompson follows it up as well with the Sleight of Fist. Just trying to see what they can force out here. But back in the mid lane, Alchemist, he's gone in with a big Blink BKB. He's going on Creek here. The right clicks with the BKB is going to be enough. And now Arteezy in trouble. He's been Abyssal bladed up. He's locked in place. Where's Sebastian, says Anna. He doesn't quite find it. The Ravage is there. And Anna, he's got no buyback. He's going to be so careful not to go down here. But he's got so much health regen from the Chemical Raid. Sumail's wailing away. And if the right clicks is the Eclipse going to be enough, he doesn't have the damage. The cheese is there. And now Sumail getting bashed up. Stuns followed up. And GG. EG drop game 1 of this 2-game series.
OG, they played so well after the laning stage, just setting up the wards, de-warding their jungle so Alchemist can get... Know the matchup.
To pick.
Are you looking for a lane counter or just want something that fits your draft if you're
Puck could be a good pickup, or
Anna just wants that 20% crit chance. Brambles coming out. Let's try and mess with some of the last hits and cure this lane a bit. But here comes Jerax with these crits. If he gets the block in, he blocks his forward, doesn't hit him with the stun, but he's completely surrounded. Now he levels up the spin. They are looking for this kill, but Jerax getting very low. The Stroke of Fate is there, and Anna should be able to get the first blood. Gets the kill just before No Tail goes down. That's a shared bounty.
Nice little sidestep from Abaddon to not get stunned. There's nothing he can do about it. Ember Spirit picked up a Haste Rune on the mid lane.
Scariest of things, perhaps, but see a full-on tri-lane from OG. Thompson, is he going to get killed here by Sumail? The Decrypt is there. The Nether Blast, 1 or 2 more right clicks. Thompson has a tango. He tried to go for the tree block. Oh, that would have been so good if it worked.
Ember Spirit had a Quelling Blade, so I don't think that would have mattered. And now Ember Spirit has enough money to buy a bottle after this creep.
Doesn't have to go for that suicide to tower play that you often see when these mid solo kills happen. Thompson tries to find the deep ward mid, but guesses wrong, and Dire Ward is on the other side as bottom lane. They get another kill on S4. This tri-lane finding a lot of action early on. Dire Vision, 2 Dire Wards around this mid lane. really want to make sure Sumail doesn't get pressured too bad of a time early on.
And Sumail flies out the career to the side shop, to the secret shop.
Death though, he's got 9 CS, he's level 3.5, so despite the death there, it has been an okay lane considering it's a 1v2. Prep. For fissure damage as Thompson doesn't go for the Nether Blast. I think knowing that the Sleight of Fist can be used to dodge that Nether Blast. We're seeing it again here as bottom lane Ana actually goes down. Ritz Dark Willow. Getting that kill. This laning stage has been very favorable for them with the kills they're getting. The farm they're securing. Sven, Arteezy absolutely free farming. But they've got to be careful. Here comes Ana again in this bottom lane. He's got the Inkswell stun, and 1 or 2 more right clicks might be enough, but the stun immediately dispelled off by the Aphotic Shield, with the Blade Fury allowing him to chase through the Shadow Realm, and the damage from the magic is enough. Ana gets the healing ward in the trees here, so he's healing up, but he's completely trapped and surrounded. He's trying to turn and fight. The healing ward, not enough there, just level 1. And now No-Tail, he needs to be careful himself.
No-Tail is dead. Yep. Birdshaker doesn't have a fissure, he does.
Got a totem followed up by a fissure. They are looking to turn this one. No-Tail with the Inkswell stun. They've got 1 kill. He's getting a second. This healing ward is causing all kinds of problems. The Stroke of Fate as well. No-Tail with the double kill.
Abaddon had the Aphotic Shield ready.
Oh, he just completely underestimated.
Bro, whose hero is this? If you just cut off the Pugna,
whale.
yeah, Branch and the Whale, TI edition.
Guess the MMR. You would not expect, yeah, I mean, this is just a new style of play and build coming out from Thompson. Down bottom, it looks like this is a lane that OG have kind of had to vacate a little bit. Really spend much time contesting it, and it's just going to be falling back to the jungle, I imagine. Mid lane, Thompson, he's been gone on here. He's got the life drain, he's trying to get the Willow, but Willow gets out of range for it, so he will end up going down to the Sleight of Fist. Nice.
Bottom, if Ember Spirit gets that, Vayne is just guarding it. He can easily gank the side lane.
Uh-oh, No-Tail. This is not a lane you want to really be in at this point if you're OG, but that's why they send their 5 position down there.
Yeah,
No-Tail's going to be alive as long as possible using Stroke of Fate, but
under attack.
EG understanding that, punish him and followed up by claiming a tier 1 tower. Arteezy with the last hit. That's almost his Midas complete. 9-minute Midas phase boots wand. Really good timing on his items. As top lane just found another kill.
You should do it.
No-Tail's here, the scan connected, so Arteezy is looking to come in from behind. They're just going to go diving for this kill. Sleight of Fist to start with some damage. The Fissure will catch them out a little bit here. Remnant on forward. Arteezy's got the stun, and this should be a dead No-Tail. Goes for one last Stroke of Fate, but won't get a chance to. Perhaps seen Arteezy move around the map from top down to bottom to push to mid. But it's very much around also balancing out the aggression with farming. Arteezy with the Midas, the stacks as well in the jungle. They are playing nice and efficient Dota as well. Thompson, he's really deep here.
He's really dead.
Yeah.
Out of the position.
As well. Mel also 3-0 and 2 on his Ember Spirit. The G core duo having a fantastic start here.
You can see what kind of game OG is playing right now. Okay.
Be careful, gets caught by the Inkswell stun. Is he going to go for this kill? Has a Sleight of Fist, cancels the salve. Gamel isn't going to commit for the kill.
Has been killed.
Dire lose their courier mid. I believe Tower. Yeah, just going from neutrals to neutrals. Wants to get that at least Manta style as a defensive tool. For EG, you know, you can match this farm. If anything, you can kind of outpace it with the Sven Midas, although the Echo Saber being removed also does make that harder. And Thompson, again, bold move into this enemy jungle, just trying to scout out some of these stacks to see what's going on. Sven's turning this on with the stun, though. I think any follow-up lockdown. Doesn't look like it. The Bane not quite here, at least not right now. Jerk's charging on forward, has the turn. They're trying to bait out this borrowed time. Echo Slime comes in, doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Barely clips Arteezy and S4. Borrowed times it off here as Arteezy does pop the Godstrick. Is he going to look to go in and find the Stewart? Is there, followed by Napi with the Fear. It stops the Omni Slash. That saves their lives here. They could still look to turn this one around. Ana goes in with the Healing Ward, but without the Omni Slash on the RP, Crit saves the day. The Healing Ward gets sniped as well by Sumail. He does manage to dodge the stun from the Stormbolt here as Ana goes charging forward here. The Blade Fury damage should be enough with the Omni Slash follow-up. He doesn't even need the Omni Slash. He finds it now. He gets the double kill. Ana playing this fight so incredibly well in the backline. It's been nightmared up though. Sumail like chasing kill. Looks like Ana's going to be back to safety as Sumail. Yeah, he's going to slide a fist down the pug now. Sumail on a Mega, and even the Magnus. The hood completed, looking for that fast pipe. down bottom. Seb could be in some trouble here. Yeah. Mules into Bramble. They pop the God String. Instantly, the tips come into play.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be too late.
Thompson.
Fear.
Heads himself out. They need to get that Fear in soon. I believe they're going to be a little bit too late here. Can Crit get in on time? He's going to Blade Fury as well if he needs to use it. Anna's trying to get it low. There is going to be a Remnant into the pit. He comes in too late. Anna's already got it. Anna picked up the Aegis, swallows the Roshan kill. And OG want to take this fight. Now they've got an Aegis. They take out the Dark World to start the fight. Arteezy comes in the backline, goes on the Pugna, but the problem is he's got no solution for the decrypt. There's no BKB. He's being RP'd now as well. The RP catches out a couple here. Anna charging forward. He's still got Omni Slash, but he doesn't want to commit on Sumail, but he does once he's burned his mana. He knows there was no Fire Remnant out. He burned his mana with the Diffusal Blade. He's killed off 3. S4 now in trouble. No borrowed time available. They're killing him one by one. Jarek tips S4. I think they know this Swede has no escape to the Diffusal Blade slow. S4 is going to be the 4th casualty. Arteezy got RP'd. He does survive. And mid, he's got the Blink Dagger, so not the easiest here to go find. Arteezy, it feels like the same problem as last game. A very different game overall, but it's this BKB timing of his that just comes a little bit too late. He needed it like for that fight there in order to take a team fight.
Either that or a Baron needs to take care of him.
Yeah. And again, he can't really defend. He's gone in on the backlines here. He's looking for the Pugna. Can he finish him off? Thompson has got his decrypt to help him out. He's got the ward on the high ground as well as a life drain. He's got the double life drain as well with the soul bite. He's healing so much because of this. S4's borrowed time comes up, but Thompson's back to full health. And they've lost the Shaker though, but OG still want to take this fight with the Aegis in hand. Fortunately for them, EG repositioned on the high ground. The 2-man stun coming out with the Stormhammer, and Arteezy's absolutely deleted Seb, and the Aegis popping on Anna means he could be in trouble when he comes out of this one. There's no Fiend Script to deal with him. The Omni Slash is there. He's bouncing around. He's not actually going to get the bounce into the 3 heroes. He goes for the Blade Fury TP instead.
They're still chasing. Do they have it? Yes. Yep. There's the Yule Scepter.
And EG, ultra kill for Arteezy. Well,
Soul Ring active called Sacrifice.
okay.
Well, that makes a lot of sense.
Oh, Smokin', Anna leading the way, finds Fly. He's going to instantly delete him. As Arteezy jumps to the backlines, he gets the 2-man stun, but the RP is there just to come around. The Omni Slash is going to go on through doing some good damage here. Fear looking for the backlines, will catch out a couple. Actually catches out Anna as the Omni Slash wears off, but Arteezy is so incredibly low, looking for a blink out, I imagine. Or even a blink back in. Thompson, he gets killed off by Arteezy's Stormhammer. Jug looking for gun down crit here. Anna needs a couple more right clicks, but he's being gripped up now. Skewer is there, cancels the Fiend Script. Nicely played by Magnus, keeping him alive. As that's going to force out a Remnant just to escape here. Seb charging on forward. They should be able to at least finish off the Bane here. And Jarek knows that's a dead Bane. He's looking for more. He blinks past, but there's no fresh targets to go for.
Especially if the Baron is not healing him.
They're still going to try and push this one. They bought back the Pugna, but they feel confident. And on the front lines is just so tanky with this Skadi Manta style. Just getting a tier 3 tower will allow them to take some shrines as well. Anna goes for the Blade Fury, doing what damage he can with the Nether Blast. He'll actually look to commit onto Arteezy, who doesn't have God Strength still, so some good damage being dealt here with the Siege Creep and the Nether Blast. This tower's down to 260 health. Anna wants back in. He wants to finish this one off, and he's going to succeed.
Healing Ward is ready.
Don't have to force it and go for the Raksay OG. They're going to back off and go for these shrines. Prioritizing that top shrine, the ones near Roshan.
Roche will spawn in 30 seconds.
Buybacks really come into play, and Pugna, buyback on cooldown means Thompson has to play this Roche fight incredibly cautiously. All 2 males just going to go remnanting in. They get the 2-man route. Is there a fear to follow it up? You betcha. Catches out 2. Jarek is in trouble. He's been taken out by Arteezy. Instantly buys back, but they've also lost No-Tail, who does not have a buyback, and Thompson. We talked about his buyback stats. He's dead for 75. This could be EG securing themselves Roshan. Anna's been slept up. Is there a Fiend Script? It's on cooldown. It's already been used. Anna's got the Blade Fury.
Anna still has ulti. Ember Spirit's out of the Remnant.
Yeah, they throw out the RP. There's going to be a nightmare to try and save him. Sumail's out of mana. Sumail's dead, and they're going to lose Sven as well. Anna with a double kill for his team. Only got the 1 kill. Godlike streak on Arteezy is ended, as S4 does not have borrowed time, and the Blade Fury is just going to look to chase him down. Jarek's with the stuns. His buyback coming into play there.
They should go straight into Roche Pit. They still have a healing.
He's Sven top, and this is where, like, well, if they're going to be top, we got to force them back. Keep EG honest. Make sure they don't play out on the map. You want to force them to defend. And EG may just have to give up this Rax. With his use, it looks like they want to try and defend this one. S4 gets stunned up. He's going to lose his entire mana pool, and the borrowed time falls out as well. So now there's a 50-second window with it on cooldown, and Anna Manta doesn't actually dodge the stun. It finds him afterwards, but he's more than okay with this Butterfly Aegis. He's just going to take out this melee Rax uncontested, essentially.
Sven is dealing no damage to him. The mischance from Butterfly and the
extra health, but I think he just feels tanky enough as it is, and once that ability is just Omni-Slash the Sven. Oh, gets going with the Bloodstone, but there's an Insta-Manta. Ana pops the Blade Fury, he's going to force RTZ back on the backlines. It was actually the Ember Spirit who initiated it. He's forced it defensively Remnant out of there. He's low on mana though, Sumail's got to be careful. He's bottling back up to try and take this fight. Ana with the Lotus Orb bounces the stun back from the Sven. Aegis lasting for 30 more seconds here. Ana, Nightmare is on him, and he wants to take it off. Doesn't look like it. Seb just throws out an Empower. Sven popping the God Strength here. Is he going to go in?
Use the Bloodthorn on him.
Yeah, he's going to look to take out Ana's first life. Is he even got the damage for it? There we go. They pop the Aegis. That Aegis was expiring in 15 seconds anyways. Can they take this fight now? Ana immediately Blade Furies on the backlines. They've lost crit though. That's the big kill. They were looking maybe for a Dark Willow Terrorize onto Ana. Instead he's going to be forced to buy back. Ana with the Lotus Orb still on the front lines here. RTZ can't really throw out that stun unless he's willing to commit a BKB. Does Ana go for this melee Rax, or do OG play it safe? He's forced back to the Fountain, so I think OG may try and take this Rax. The problem is no one can really wake him up. If Magnus wakes him up, he probably dies for it. So you'll let Ana take the Rax here. He's got Blade Fury if you want to use it now, but Seb hiding in the trees. He gets the RP on the back line. This Cura in forward. They're going to throw it an Omni-Slash. RTZ does get the BKB up, but he's dying. That's a dieback.
RTZ's been bashed up as well. It's a dieback. He's beyond godlike. Ana absolutely destroys them on the back line. Sumail, he's trying to do what he can. He's gone in 1 versus 3. He's lost his Willow. That's a dieback from Crit as well, and Sumail is in all sorts of trouble. EG running out of lives. They're just all dead. They're soul bound up. 2 of them linked together. The Cura going to push them as well, and it looks like EG, they're down to their last lives here. They buy back on the Ember Spirit. S4 gets taken as well. He's got no buyback. Jerix is invis in the backlines with the Shadow Blade. He stuns up Sumail once, gets the second stun as well. That's an instant dieback from him, and I think this is GG. EG have been 2-0'd by their nemesis. OG take them out once again. It's a bit of deja vu from the last time these two teams met at TI. OG's understanding of the game can be shown in this